Imagine this for a second. You log in your Roblox account and everything's gone. Your Discord, totally hijacked, and the scariest part is you never got a single security alert. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on these new, so-called traceless scams, and we're going to show you exactly how they work.
You know, this whole thing kicks off with a story that is just becoming way too common. Over on a Roblox developer forum, one person described how their friend's account was just compromised. In broad daylight, all their Robux, poof, gone. Password changed. But the real kicker? That two-factor authentication, the thing that's supposed to protect you, it never even went off. It was a completely silent hit.
And trust me, this is not just a one-off story. Security researchers have tracked a mind-blowing 215% jump in image-based phishing attacks in just the last year. And yeah, that includes those sneaky QR code scams that are fast becoming a favorite weapon for hackers on these platforms.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to dive into what makes these threats traceless. Then we'll flip open the scammer's playbook. After that, we'll dissect the actual malware they're using, and we'll wrap up by showing you how to build your own digital fortress.
Right, first things first, let's really get into this whole traceless threat. I mean, how in the world are these attacks waltzing right past security measures that are supposed to be our digital bodyguards?
Well, here's their secret weapon. It's a technique called cookie logging. See, whenever you log in somewhere, your browser saves this tiny little file, a cookie, that basically acts as your VIP pass for that session. It tells the website, hey, this person's legit. If a hacker steals that one file, their computer can just hold it up and say, don't worry, it's me. And just like that, they bypass everything, your password, your two-factor authentication, all of it.
You know, this has gotten so bad that the community actually has a name for these kinds of thieves: beamers. Their whole deal is using these shady techniques to get into accounts and beam away valuable items, usually to flip on some black market.
So, how are these beamers and other hackers actually tricking people into giving up that VIP pass? Let's crack open their playbook and look at their most common moves. One of the biggest pieces of bait, especially on Discord, is the classic free Nitro scam. We've all seen it, right? They'll slide into your DMs with a phishing link, use a sketchy bot to spam a server, or even hit you with a fake pop-up that looks like it's from Steam. Every single one of them has the same goal: trick you into typing your login info on a fake website.
And now, let's talk about the new kid on the block, QR code phishing, or quishing. A malicious QR code can look exactly like a real one, but when you scan it, boom, you're on a perfect clone of a login page. And here's the really wild part. Studies show that a staggering 71% of people cannot tell the difference between a safe QR code and a malicious one.
So what happens if you actually scan that code or click that link? Let's go a little deeper and dissect the anatomy of a hijack by looking at the seriously nasty malware they're dropping onto your device.
Okay, so meet one of the main villains of this story, a malware family called VVS Stealer. This thing is written in Python and is literally sold to criminals on apps like Telegram. And its one mission in life is to rip every last piece of information it can from Discord users.
And the amount of damage this thing can do is just wow. It's not just grabbing your Discord login. It's scraping your payment info, your email, your phone number. It actually injects code into your Discord app to watch what you're doing in real time. And get this, it even captures your new password the moment you change it. Plus, for good measure, it scours 19 different web browsers for even more data.
So you might be wondering, how do they get all this stolen info? Well, in a really sinister twist, they use a legitimate Discord feature against you. It's called webhooks. It's supposed to be a tool for developers, but hackers use it to build a secret, one-way pipeline that sends all of your data, fresh from your computer, straight to their own private servers.
Okay, I know all of this sounds pretty terrifying, but being aware of the threat is the first and most important step to defending against it. So, let's talk about how we can build our own digital fortress to stay safe.
If you even suspect you've been hit, you need to act immediately. Here's your emergency plan. Step 1. Cut the internet. Turn off the Wi-Fi on the infected machine right away. That severs the malware's connection. Then, grab a different, safe device like your phone and immediately change your password. Right after that, hit the log out of all sessions button. That's the magic switch that makes the stolen cookie worthless. And finally, you got to clean that infected device.
But honestly, the best defense is being proactive. You absolutely should still use multi-factor authentication everywhere. It stops tons of other attacks. Make it a habit to check your active sessions. And you have to be super skeptical of random DMs, even if they look like they're from a friend, because their account could be the one that's compromised.
And here's a big one, never ever screen share with anyone you don't 100% trust. They can literally see your security tokens on the screen.
So all of this leaves us with a really big question. As scammers keep getting smarter, as they start weaponizing the very tools we use every single day, our idea of what being safe online has to change too. It's not just about having a strong password anymore. It's a constant cat and mouse game, and it means we have to be vigilant all the time.